Hey everyone, I'm teacher Pooja and welcome back in our English learning journey. And being a native English speaker with 100 days challenge, and in the journey of facing our fears in while facing camera and recording ourselves and being ready for public speaking. Yes, uh, yesterday I was just waste the waste all the day in watching a YouTube serial or drama. You can say a Pakistani drama. Names I name I don't remember, but it was just wastage of time. And but I just spent my 24 valuable hours each disgusting, because whenever I started something I have to finish it as soon as possible. So I just wasted 24 hours, and in the last I could not complete to get a single message from this drama. It was just wasting of time. And yesterday I woke up at 8 a.m. After that uh, I just picked my charpai and let it off in my tin shed, because uh, when same when sun at his high heat, my my dog Lucy could not sit in the heat exposure, and she could sit in the tin shed on charpai, and she could feel less heat wave. So I just laid my charpai off in the tin shed. I have tin shed on a room on a room roof that is on my terrace. And after that I went downstairs, and my old dog childs are just feeling happy, and they started uh, just putting their hands my on my thighs and everywhere. They started wagging their tails and just started barking. I have 24 street, can say 21 street dog and 3 mixed breeds, and I just living a ever happily life that I could have get rarely if I do not adopt all of them. I have 24 dog child in my house, but I never feel bored all of them, because if we have pet in our home and we we started grooming with them, we feel more joy and happiness in our lives that could not feel without a pet, because it had been researched by in so many studies that whose whose parents whose pet parents those are spending times with their pets, cold toad, parrots, rabbits, birds, and dog, cat, whatever they have in the form of pet, they spend more happy life other than without with other than normal parents. They do not have pet in their house, and the poor parents is less the poor parents feels low stress in their normal life, and they lived happily normal life. And I after I just talk with all of them, and I just put my hand on all of them and say hi and good morning to all of them, all 24, almost say 23, because Nano likes to be sit in our outside fields that is out of my house, and I just really like to be go outside from my house. Nowadays I used to go outside while I woke up, but nowadays I just avoiding going outside because it took me half an hour or 1.5 hours to complete my morning walk, and I just felt weakness or tiredness after walking. So I decide to avoid morning walks until I complete my 100 days challenge, and I also avoid neighborhood meetings, relative meetings, and I avoid normal phone calls until I am on my 100 days challenge, because in my early days before this this 100 days challenge, I had left so many challenges in my normal life, and I felt all the time failures in my whole life, and I do not want this time. I do not want that type of failures this time, and I want to achieve more success in my upcoming life, because I do not deserve this kind of life what I am just living. Just living means I am just living simple life. I want to live this life always in my upcoming life or future life, but that means not I do not deserve money. I do not deserve branded clothes or branded shoes, or I do not deserve to be renowned in worldwide, because that is my whole dream, all of my life, that I wanted to be renowned and I wanted to be upskilled. I wanted to be known as much as I could, and I wanted to be known as worldwide or in all India. But until I turned 33 last up in April 2026, I could not achieve this dream, and I just feel ashamed of myself because I had failed so many times. But there is a God and your belief system, and if you have any dream, sometime it might have come a step or any guidance by universe, or you can say it manifestation, that will turn your whole life and your whole perspective towards your failures. And I just watched a YouTube video about my failures, and in that videos the topic of failure was very briefly described, that no matter how much time you have failed, and no matter how much time you have fall, it's the only matter of stand again and take a step again towards your success until you succeed. Because if you stopped, or if you cry after falling, or or after failure, you did not know it could have been your last step for your success, but you have stopped. So how could you know that it was your last step or not? Every time when I tried my best to achieve my childhood dream, to be known, or to do something hard that could give me peace in my heart, that I have achieved something in my life that I wanted since my childhood, I just failed or left my steps on the wrong side from my journey, and I just wasted all my golden years in searching, or in some kind of relationships that never works. But now I felt so much gratitude that God knows me very well, and He gave me so much peace and prosperity and so much calmness in my heart. After so many failures, I never broke from inside, and I have still desire to get up and run, take a run towards my success. And I have so much gratitude inside, deeply from inside. Because when you have gratitude towards your failures, it means that you have learned something from your failures. If you felt, or if you take your failures as your destiny, it means that you you never have the courage to reach where you have to go or you wanted to go, but you have the courage to face your failures. That means you can have a hard dream, and you will you will definitely achieve your success, because success is not easy. Easy success is not easy as much as we think it, but success is a choice that comes from us, our beliefs, our capacity to handle failures. And success is only a story that is written by, that could have written by failures. If we could achieve success without hard failures or so much failures, it might have make us proud, make us proud ourselves, and we might have turned ignorant, and we might have not handled our success. If it comes so early, or it comes without failures, so no matter how much you have fallen, get up, stand up, and again take a step, a small step, no matter, or no matter big step or small step, but just start again and again towards your riches and your dream, because only you can have the potential to achieve your success. No one will comes to you to make you or give you your dream success. It's only you, my friend, only you that can help you. No one have the potential to help you. So no matter how much you have faces failures, and no matter how much you have left your challenges or your task incomplete, just take a guide and take a lesson from all the unsuccessful attempts what you had in your past life, and unsuccessful attempts or failures what you had in your past. Just take a lesson from them and make your dream successful. So if you are following me from my day 1, it is my day 12 or 13, day 12 or 13 while I am recording myself, because whenever I recorded myself while facing camera or while speaking in camera, I have posted all my videos on YouTube, but I have 100 days challenge. I took my 100 days challenge since 46 days. I had my 100 days challenge since 46 days ago, but I just left it in the mid, and after 5-6 days of recording, and after 2-3 days of recording, can say, and after 5-10 days speaking in alone or while sitting alone, I had to go Bareilly, and I just had so many family emergencies and so many other house chores that could have interrupted me to not to complete my 100 days challenge. Because whenever you have on the correct path of your dream success, so many emergencies and so many works, can say, so many evil things will come to your path that could make you stopped, that could make you stopped stop to achieve your dream success, or that there could have come so many evil things that could not make you reach your goal. And there is things happen with all the successful peoples, and they could not achieve their success in first attempt. They had so many attempts, but if you have gratitude toward your destiny and towards the universe and towards the gods, if you have gratitude, so no matter how much time you have failed, no much time you have attempt it and left in the middle, but your destiny comes to you in the form of gratitude. So my friend, just start doing gratitude to God or your destiny, because you and your gratitude only could help you. Because whenever we have negative thinking and we have complaints all the time while while in our daily life, while we have some kind of bad conversation with our younger sister, with our elder brother or with someone, and we have so much complaints with our colleagues or our in our workplace, and if we fought badly with someone and we have started complaints all the time, it might have possible that we have so much we have it might have possible that there might it might have possible that there will there will started so much arguments and so much complaints in your life, and you have more complaints, because you have when you feel angry on something, it might possible that you feel angry on second thing. So if you feel gratitude and you do gratitude on daily basis, or as much as possible, for everything whatever you have received from the God, what kind of bed you have, what kind of parents you have, so what kind of friends you have, and what kind of relationship you have, you should gratitude all the time, and after doing gratitude 4 to 5 days, you can feel positive energies from your surroundings and feel happiness in your daily life, because gratitude gives us so much happiness, and we just left our complaining behavior after practicing gratitude. And I can say that if possible, do meditate, my friend, daily. If possible, just take a break uh, from your running life, from your we can say, I did not remember this kind of word that suited best here, like in your fast life, if you take break 5 or 10 minutes in starting, just took a break for 5 minutes and sit calmly and alone for 5 to 10 minutes daily and do meditate, my friend. If you do this day meditation practice daily, it will help you a lot to find yourself and find your inner peace, and it will give you right path where you want to go, and your path started showing you that was never possible, never or hard to watch to find your success or to achieve your success. But with practicing meditation daily, it it is it is very right direction. You will feel watching easily, and you have the right direction to achieve your success as soon as possible. So and a, a Other advice I want to give you that I have followed to read 10 pages with any book, Hindi or English, no matter, but read 10 pages daily. It will make you more focus in your daily life. And if possible, buy and read Atomic Habit book. I don't remember the author name at this time, but it will makes your mind wake up, and you have feel just wake up, and it will make you think that if you have sleeping without reading this, because if we want, it gives us path to achieve our success or our desirable habits with 1% change. If we want to wake up early at 5 a.m. and now we are waking up at 12 a.m. and we are thinking it that we will started waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but you cannot follow your thinking, and it since 2 years passed while thinking, but you cannot achieve it until now. So you can waking up early in changing your schedule of waking up at 12 p.m. with 1% daily. Because if we try to wake up 10 minutes early in every 3 days and follow it for 4 days, and then after passing 4 days and practicing waking up early 10 minutes, it will make us consistently follow follow consistently our waking up early program in the morning, and it will in the end of the year we could achieve our success, or in the end of 2 years we can wake up at 5 a.m. But until if we wanted to change our schedule to 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. and we try hard directly to waking up at 6 a.m., it might have you could follow this schedule for 5 days or for 1 2 weeks, but it would be hard to stick with your schedule of waking up early in the morning, because you do not have habit of waking up early, and your body just got shocked. Your body will get shocked suddenly, and after 1 or 2 weeks waking up early in the morning, you might there is 99% chance of left over your thinking of waking up early, and you would have written on your past schedule of waking up on afternoon. So it might have some there might have some errors, and there might have some boring conversation, and I might have speak wrong pronunciation, wrong sentences, and no matter and a boring I could have speak boring story, but it is not the matter of satisfying you, and I do not want your compliments towards my good sentences. And if I tell you that I do not want your, we can say, tarif, I did not remember this time, but I just want to stick my daily routine, and I want to complete my 100 days challenge. And just believe me, guys, it is just helping me out. It has been past 36 minutes, and it helped me a lot of storytelling in my daily routine. Because I find difficult speaking about my daily routine for me, because I was not a native English speaker, and in my maiden language I used to be speaking Hindi, and I could have speak in alone, and while I was alone, I used to be alone, and I read English uh, English correctly in my mind, and I could have understand English, but I feel difficulties while I was listening. I used to be listen foreigners or fast English. I could have understand slowly English, and sometimes I tried to speak while I was alone, but it was hard to make sentences in on your daily life, on your daily daily sentences. But a teacher, a South African teacher Tiffany, just was is a good wow teacher that gives us best advices. Teacher Tiffany just gives us best advice ever in whole world, because she speaks about in her every video that if we want to practice and we want to be a native English speaker, we should record ourselves while speaking English for at least 2 minutes daily, or 2-3 times daily in a day if possible, but at least 2 minutes daily. At least we should start speaking in front of ourselves. We can start with it with mirror, but if possible we should try to speaking in camera, because while we faces ourselves, it gave us courage or dare. It gave us dare to face ourselves, and to face ourselves how much mistakes we could have done in publicly, or while we will speak in English, or while we will have to speak in English in front of someone. Because if we record ourselves for 2 minutes, we can rewatch our content or our videos. We cannot eat content, because in starting we might have bad pronunciation, bad sentences, or bad phrases while recording. Because every time when our minds learns new things, and our minds feels fear, it gives us, our brains, a bad signal for negative energy and for danger, and our brains just stopped making sentences. And everyone is intelligent, and everyone can be confident, whatever language everyone wants to know. They can learn or write or speak easily with 1% change of every day themselves. But if we want to achieve our dream speaking language in 1 or 2 days, it might have not possible, because in our childhood we practice listening while we are at 6 months old, and in 2-3 years we have just is listening in starting, and after that we have started speaking. No matter how much we wrong pronounce it, no matter how much we wrong we speaks wrong words or wrong sentences, we just speaks in our childhood freely, and we learned a day we learned societal language, or our maiden language, without hesitation, without cowardness, or without, and we became a native English speaker in our maiden language, because we practices is daily with listening and speaking. Without practicing speaking daily, we could not be fluent in any language. Without practicing daily Hindi, we could not speak Hindi, because our mind and our brains have to practice daily to be fluent in any language. So just took my advice and start record yourself at least 2 minutes, and to speak for 10 minutes your daily routine at least, or if possible it might have be 30 minutes recording of in front of camera or in front of mirror. Thank you so much for being a part of myself, and thank you so much for having me. Come back again and we will learn a lot. Thank you so much, and give me your best wishes towards my riches and my dream, and to get my dreams success. Thank you so much guys for having me.